Jonathan Carty.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for doing this open call. My name is Jonathan Carty, and I've lived in Prescott and Kirkland on and off for the past few years now. Before I bring up the subject I'd like to talk about, I'd like to share a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Arizona, and I was born at the hospital that I worked at in Glendale, Arizona. I worked in healthcare for 10 years, and after that I had my own successful online business for about a year before the pandemic hit. And while living at my folks' place, I did the husbandry and care for a couple dozen animals for a couple of years, pretty much every day. The reason I'm telling you this is because there might be some who wish to dismiss me outright because of the information that I will share with you might seem a little out there. I'm not some kooky person who just waltzed in here to share some silliness that I just fabricated. I know I can't convince anybody here of anything, but just share information and hope that you give it some serious consideration because what is going to happen is serious and wonderful. Our planet is going through a transition into a golden age, which has been prophesied by several ancient cultures and civilizations. We're living through those times right now, and the moment of the breakthrough is being called the event. The event entails a simultaneous worldwide release of suppressed advanced technology paid for by we the taxpayers, unacknowledged on Netflix, including healing technology, free energy, and so on. This will be followed by a worldwide disclosure of all crimes against humanity on the mainstream media by the people who have been controlling things for thousands of years. This is ready to go right now. This includes mass arrests of these global criminals, which will be televised for everyone to see. Violence against them will not be tolerated. They will go through the justice process so everyone can get healing. This brings me to the next bit of information, which is who has been in control of things on this planet. At the top of the pyramid is a network of families called the Black Nobility families. They've been here this entire time creating reality exactly the way they want it. They are very patient and are pure evil. They have popes in their families, and they trace their bloodlines all the way back to ancient Rome and even before that. The nucleus of this network is called the Massimo or Maximus crime family. Their second Roman Empire is actively collapsing. This divine plan is being guided by benevolent beings, and we have contact with them. We will have contact with them when the time is right after the event. Right now, it is not safe for them to do so because the Black Nobility families want to suppress all benevolent contact with ETs and eliminate any proof of them so people think they are alone in the universe. The Galactic Confederation has been featured in the mainstream media. It is a real group of beings who want liberation for planet Earth and its people. If one of their ships approaches the surface, the Black Nobility families, their proxies in the Air Force, will scramble their jets to intercept the ship and destroy it if necessary. World War III will not be allowed to happen the way the Black Nobility's family want. I personally met with Laura Eisenhower in 2018 at a gathering. You might already know she is the granddaughter of former and late U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower, who allegedly met benevolent beings and were ultimately turned away. A book was written about this meeting in addition to a short film called Stranger at the Pentagon, and she's totally into all this alien stuff. Intel about the event is being released on a blog, 2012portal.blogspot.com, which is where you can find this information. This is the official communications outlet for the resistance movement. Our future is bright, despite the constant barrage of negativity coming from the mainstream media. There are countless positive groups working behind the scenes to prevent the destruction of our beautiful planet and bring in this golden age. The Black Nobility families are losing control, and they know their time is up, and their horrifying crimes against humanity have been getting exposed, so they're doing everything they can to cause as much suffering and hardship as possible before they are defeated, including destroying the planet by trying to start wars however they can. It is difficult to summarize such a difficult situation in 4 minutes, but I hope I've done a decent job. There's much more to this, but you can find more at the blog that I mentioned. Thank you for your consideration. Amor vincit omnia. Love conquers all. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all, Mayor.